Okay, we're headed to the Devil's River. We're only about an hour or two into our trip. I just want to talk a little bit about the baits and how I decided what I was going to use when we're on the Devils. You know, weight is a real concern because we're on there for 4 days. We've got to pack a lot of gear, so I try to break everything down. I've got everything pretty much broken down into one small tackle bag. This is all I'm going to take with me on the trip. Very small, about a foot by about 8 inches deep. And a lot of the decisions I made about what baits to use really came from some research that Tom, one of the fellows in our crew, sent to us. So there was some research done of fish in the belly, you know, the gut contents of those fish. And so if you look here, go ahead and point it down here. If you look here at the list, you can see fish were the #1 content inside of the bass that were caught in the Devil's River. And then you got crayfish made up about 3% of that content of their belly. And then really different types of bugs and, you know, and insect larvae and so forth really made up the biggest piece besides the fish. So what I did with my bait selections, you can see here I've got several different types of baits laid out. I went with the crayfish because I'm always going to go with crayfish when I'm going for smallmouth bass. So even though it was only 3%, I said let's get, you know, some crayfish in my bag. So I did that. Now because there are a lot of fish in the gut contents of the fish that were surveyed in that study, I've got soft jerk baits. These are Winco Creek Darters. I got some Winco swim baits with me. So that should pretty much take care of the fish stuff. I also brought some crankbaits that I'll talk about later. And then I wanted to get something like small insect larvae, so I moved down to these really small 2 and 3 inch baits. So I've got, you know, some creek wacky worms by Winco. I got some 3-inch stick worms by Winco, and then I've got this crinkle cut worm by Winco's Custom Lures. And really what I'm trying to do here is trying to imitate, you know, hellgrammites, insect larvae and things like that, because that's such a big part of what I think the fish eat in Devil's River based on the research that we got from one of the websites we checked out. I did go and get some really big worms too. They got big fish, and I hear that red's a great color, and so I've got some red shad colored, really big 8, 9, 10-inch worms that I brought with me. And then I have all the things to rig it in this bag here and in this box here. Different types of hooks, different types of weight options for my baits. And so I limited my baits based on the research. And I brought a lot of these baits though. I brought 4 packs of these, 4 packs of this, so that I have everything that I need to last 4 days on the river, but yet not too much stuff where I'm wasting room and space.